Alright, so you've gotten a set of bands from Slingshot. And all of the Slingshot bands come 10 inches long. We do that so that you can trim them down and tune them to your active band length corresponding to your draw length. So in the last video, we went over how to determine your draw length. We know that I have a 30-inch draw. When you take the bands out of the package, you can see they're quite long, 10 inches. Now if I wanted to set this up to accommodate my draw length, I'm looking for an elongation factor of 4 to 5 times. 5 times kind of being the sweet spot. What that means with a 30-inch draw, simple equation here. If you have a 30-inch draw and you want to have a 5 factor of stretch, you would divide 5 into 30. That's 6. So 6 inches of rubber. Now how do you define that? So we've got our band set here. Somewhere the bands actually attach to the pouch down to 6 inches would be 6 inches of active band length. Now you don't want to cut it right at 6 inches because you need to leave some band there to tie on. So I like to leave about a 1/2 inch. So we're going to tie these onto the torque frame. So first thing I want to do is mate up the pouch so that both holes are even. Then use a measuring device. I'm going to measure off 6.5 inches. Then make a small mark with a ballpoint pen at the mark at which you intend to cut your bands. Then using sharp scissors, make sure the bands are aligned one more time. And we're going to make a cut at 6.5 inches. Now when these are tied onto the Slingshot, a 1/2 inch will be involved in the tie-in, leaving us 6 inches of active or working rubber. So when this is drawn to my 30-inch draw length, I've stretched this rubber 5 times its relaxed length, which is the active band length. Alright, so to review, let's assume that you have a 36-inch draw length. To get a factor of 5 stretch, you would divide 5 into 36, roughly 7 and change. So cut your bands around 8 inches, tie them in. You're going to be shooting at a stretch of around a factor of 5. Likewise, if you've got a kid and they have a 24-inch draw length, divide that by 4 to 5. That becomes the active band length. Don't go past about 5, and going under 4, you start to lose performance. The sweet spot is a factor of 4 to 5. So for another example, if you have a 30-inch draw, divide that by 4 or 5. The corresponding number will be the length of your active bands. Always add a 1/2 inch to that number so you can accommodate the tie-in. Cut it, tie it on, and go shoot. Thanks for taking a look.